What's up everyone, this is Scher talking, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about the Seeker's Path and what I'm doing here. Seeker's Path is an event that's being changed in global. Now you have higher chances of leveling up your skills. You can even see it saying here, skills and spells will rank up easier than normal. I already made a video about this, talking about the general strategies for farming, but there are some other things that you can upgrade, and then I'll be discussing these things now. There are two other methods of farming skills, and well, the normal one is the damage. Well, if you want to farm damage skills, it's easy because you can just cycle some skills, like in this case of Claudia. I'm trying to level up Healing Arrow, so I increased her S3 to 13. By that, I will keep using Healing Arrow after just using the Drain Shot attack, you know? Both Heartseeker and Flickering Lanterns have 13. She will have 23 on turn 2. It's not enough for her to use it again. So after turn 1, she just uses Healing Arrow, and I want to upgrade this because it's super good on Claudia, and I don't want to do that on Manual. That is a similar case with Yundin. I want to train Shield, and then I increase his Cyclone Breeze to 13, and she only has 23 in her turn 2, so she will just keep using Shield till she eventually get it maxed. Then there's Darky. I'm trying to level up Sword Ballet. He will use Firecracker once, and then Sword Ballet 2, I get this maxed. This is the free version of him. And I'm getting close to maxing my Boston, and I did increase Ultra Earthshaker for 13, and then I'm using Sky Reverse. With that said, the best way to do this is to unequip your characters, because they will do less damage. See, actually Yunzin is using the wrong staff, so it does not matter. I just unequipped the main weapons of the all. And I use the Rapid String Formation because you can evade some attacks, and then we will eventually kill the boss. We don't need to farm on stage number 14, because stage number 14, Azura is stronger, it may kill you. So I think that stage number 12 is okay if you want to train skills for turn 2 onward. If you only want to train one skill, you can go for stage number 8, maybe you just clear the waves with your characters equipped. But if you want to train skills that are cheaper, that have a lower cost, it's better to run stage 12, because remember, you start the Seeker's Path with 20 BP. So I'm training this with stage number 12, and I'll show you how it's going. Let's go. Stage 14, Azura deals too much damage. So all these characters will level up some of their skills by doing this, and then after I level them all to max, I go for different characters. Didn't level up with Boston. Remember that spells only level up in the end, so you can only level up once in a fight. Well, we just got a level up with Drain Shot. This skill here, I just inherited it because, well, it's not hurting, I already have the other skills maxed. Maybe it gets an upgrade in the future, who knows. So now I use it Sky Reverse, didn't level up, but still okay. And she's just using Healing Arrow. With Healing Arrow, eventually, I want this maxed as well. I don't know the rates, but it should be pretty high compared to normal farming. You get skill ups like probably 3 times faster. That's how I think. That's why it's so good to level up skills here. Gotta level up with Healing Arrow. And Azure is missing plenty of times, because this stage here, 12, we have a lot of agility against Azure. That and probably Boston triggering his passive. I'm also trying to level up this attack, Ice Tail Slash. The more times you use the spell, the higher the chance to level up in the end of the fight. But we already used it Shield like 2 or 3 times. It takes time, guys, it takes time, but you can use the auto function. Just run this on auto, and then you just go check later if you got some level ups. You can use all your auto tickets runs. 50 will get you, well, at least 50 levels. For characters like Yunzin that use the spell all the time. See, I got a level up with this attack, Shield. Now, the next strategy revolves around leveling up healing skills. So, in order to heal someone from your party on auto, this someone has to have lower than 20% of their HP. It's critical HP. So, well, you can speed up this process by bringing characters that self-harm themselves, like Dora. Dora will lose HP when she uses Thunder Blow, she loses 60%, so in 2 turns she is already on critical level. She can even die, it's fine, dragons have 10 LP, they can be revived more often. And then we have Madeline. This is not 1.5 anniversary Madeline, but it's inheriting a skill from that version that also self-harms. Luna Fulgur takes 80% recoil damage, getting her exactly to critical HP. So one usage of Luna Fulgur will get you into heal. So you can even place her on the agility position so you know that she will go first. Or, well, it doesn't really matter that much. So we have 3 healers here to heal. We have Joe, we have Water of Life to level up, we have Jorg to level up Moonlight, and then we have another healer, that's Blue. Yeah, we have these 3 healers here, and there's one thing that needs to be considered, and that is the character that will heal first is the one that is on the first slot of the formation. Don't think too much about the order, it's not starting from the top and going down, no, it's where it shows 1. So the character in this 1 position here will heal first, and in my occasion is Blue. I want Blue to level up faster, so he will be the first one to heal. If we have 2 characters to be healed, like we have both Dora and Madeline on critical HP level, so 2 characters will then perform a heal spell. So the second one will be this one here in this position where is Joe. So you know which character will be leveling up faster. I'm taking the slow route for this stage so I can just have more chance of using heal spells, and the more often you use them, the more likely you are to raise your rank. Let's go. Okay, so starting the fight, one thing I have to say, it's the same one. I'm running stage number 12, and I also have characters only equipped, so the fight will just last a little more time. The bad thing about, well, you know, Jorg is that he uses Final Sword. You can even use a different inheritance option so that he does not use Final Strike. But since he's like the last character that I use a heal spell, I'm not worrying about it too much. But in his place you can bring another damage dealer just fine. See, we have Madeline on critical HP and Blue is the one healing, just like I said. He goes first. We just use Luna Fulgur again, we are on critical HP yet again. If she dies, it's okay, we also trigger the heal. No, nice, she's dead. But also, we have Dora with 1 HP. So we have Water of Life with both number 1 and number 2 heal. If we had 3 characters, then Jorg will heal as well. We have again 2 characters with critical HP. Jorg still not healing since we only need 2 healers now. That's a very interesting thing to consider. Dunray also takes damage. See, once more I can heal Dora. Like I said, other character works like that is Aldora. Some other characters in the future will work the same. If you don't have these characters, bring someone that's pretty weak, that just keeps dying. It will also work, just takes more time. Well, the last method is to level up counter skills. Counter skills that cannot be used on auto. Plenty of people got the latest version of Princess Lion. She's pretty strong and gets even stronger if you upgrade Savage Lion. What I'm doing here is bringing the Platinum version of Princess Lion because she deals less damage. So I inherited Savage Lion and I will be using this on a fight. When it triggers the counter, you have a chance to level up. But you need to counter in order to level up. So it has to be manual, there's no other way. This is just like the slowest type of skill ups in the game. That and another ones that are pretty support skills. And I'm bringing in here as well. We have this version of Silver that gets stronger when you level up Exhale, because this one goes from 25 to 30% increase in damage. Then there is Shihun with this Power Surge skill. It's not like I'm gonna use this guy, it's just that it's also good to bring someone that's not dealing damage, because Lion is the only one that needs to do damage. Same thing with Mirren. And I have Albert with this skill Fairy Glow. This is a very, very old version of Albert. There are some other characters that you can use, but not all of them will just level up. Like, Peon of Victor does not increase the buff when level up. Normal's Daughter does not increase the power, and you can just bring some characters that just don't do anything for damage. Just keep yourself focusing on counter. There are other characters with counter mechanics as well. Princess Leia is not the only one, but she's like the best one that I can level up right now. Now, instead of running stage number 12, I want to run stage 8. Why? Because here we have 5 different small Azuras to fight. They will counter more often. Azura is not really a boss that just uses normal or direct attacks, sometimes uses indirect, so having more chances to counter is better than just running against a single Azura. Okay, the battle started and we'll have to get all commands on manual. And the reason why Savage Lion cannot be used on auto is because it does not have an active skill first. She only goes into defensive counter stance. This type of skills that are considered support or defend, they won't work on auto. So that's why it's such a good moment to level up Princess Lion, Savage Lion, or some other skills with characters that have similar effects. So Savage Lion herself, and then you should just use the other skills. Even use all these skills if you want, just so that no one else attacks the enemies. Don't buff her, because she would just kill the enemies faster, then we don't want that. Again, we have characters unequipped here, so they are on their weakest versions, but even then, these Azuras will only survive 4 hits. So we hope to get some level ups before they die. Some of their attacks are not direct. We can even use spells. Tiger Break's a direct attack, so she will counter. We gotta level up. Savage Lion. The more level ups we get, the more the damage, so maybe they will just start dying faster. Now that we used all skills on turn 1, we can just click I'll repeat, and they will redo all the actions. That saves us time. But still, on the next fight, you cannot click I'll repeat, they will just use normal attacks, because it resets every time you start a new fight. Sadly, Tornado Blade is indirect. This one is a direct, and we just rank up again. 2 ranks in just one single fight. May not take as much as you think, but still, recommend you doing that when you are watching a movie or a YouTube video. Well, let's just click auto repeat again. Till they die. Yeah, but they just want to use spells. Nice. Didn't level up this time, but still okay. Last counter, we gotta rank up, so 3 rank ups in this fight. Faster than I expected. But that's it, guys. I hope this video can help you in any way. If you want to support the channel, there are links on the description of the video. Hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.